I felt very honored when I was asked to come and perform here tonight, or today, evening, right, tonight. Something I feel very strong about this topic, you know. We still have quite a long way to go, but it's because of initiatives like this that I feel that, you know, at least we are making a little bit of progress. We are making a little bit of progress, and yeah.
Basically, kina Lerato, Motsatsing, I think my journey as a singer or as a performer started way back at birth. When I was a kid, like before I started walking, apparently there was a song that I really liked, Marvin Gaye, Night Shift. You know, so the like music would go on, and I would hear what song it was. Like I was barely one or something. I'd hear the song, and then I would start singing Marvin. You know, and like that cracked my family up, and they tell that story, like they don't stop telling that story.
Tell me my Africa, give me my Africa. How many?
You know, music is my happy place. When I'm ever feeling sad, disappointed, depressed, down, low, hungry, whatever, you know.
We have fought all these years. Tell me why we live in fear. Wasn't this freedom promised to us all? Why does it seem it's only on pen and paper? Why do we fear? Tell me, why aren't we free? Why all these tears? Tell me,
Mosotho is what I've titled my body of work, or my first album, or my EP, whatever you want to call it, depending on what the universe presents me with. It's a marriage between my two cultures. My father is Sotho, my mother is Tonga. Her father was from Mozambique, and you know, there's so much that makes up who we are as a person from our heritage. I grew up in an environment where, like, my cousins and I would sit around the coal stove, zone 2, machanganeng. And you know, my grandmother would tell us stories, folk stories. Although at the time it felt like just entertainment, when you think about it, it was more than that. And in those stories, there was so much buried in there. You know, things about our moral fiber as a people, our ethics, and who we are. Just basically learning about who we are as a people. You know. So locally, I draw influence from people like Simpiwe Dana, from Thandiswa Mazwai, and recently I've just discovered a lady, a beautiful, amazing, talented woman called Mthwakazi, who sings like very strong, you know, opera sound. So it's like opera in Xhosa, you know, it's the craziest thing ever. And I think that's what I aspire to as an artist, just to sort of break the boundaries, be out the box, do some crazy ass shit that people are not expecting, you know. I think that goes with just freedom and reaching that level of like, don't give a fuck. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but you know, like get to that level of like not caring or not being too scared, like no limits, you know.
The next song is called Bad Guys. It's about life after death. You know, I've always wondered, you know, what happens, you know. We all have different beliefs, right? Some of us believe you know, the departed leave us and go to heaven. Some of us believe in reincarnation. Whoa.
time last year, my life was completely different. Like I wasn't really performing my music. I was writing and thinking that I do want to get back into this thing. But I grew so much. I've grown so much as an artist and as a musician since then. Right now I'm a mother, I'm a daughter, I'm a sister, I'm a friend, I'm all those kinds of things. But I think very importantly, I'm also a student. I'm a jazz student at Central Johannesburg College. And I think all those many things that make up who I am as a person, did I mention I'm a mother? I did. All those things sort of influence my music, influence my subject matter and what I sing about. I am an activist, I'm a social activist. I've never really considered myself as one, but recently I thought, hey, actually I am, you know. I talk about social issues that are like bugging us as Africans, and not just South Africans, as black people. Like I walk around the mall dressed like this, and people like sort of turn around and think I'm a bit psycho, you know, because like I'm dressed in an African sense, like slap bam in the middle of Africa, you know. You don't decide to become an artist. You are kind of like born into it, and I think you've got a responsibility as an artist, whether you're a visual or a vocal artist. You've got a responsibility to sort of either heal or give hope or encourage the society in which you are, which your music, the society that's exposed to your music, and you can't run away from that. There are many messages hidden, or not even hidden, like that are very apparent in my music. So it makes me feel good. It makes me feel good that I'm able to really I've got that platform and the means to talk to so many people and touch people's lives and touch people's ways of thinking. You know, comfort people, get people excited about who they are, like get people like really be interested in going back home. Because I've had a lot of, you know, I've had a lot of feedback where people tell me that, wow, you know, you've made me like really think hard and long about who I am, and trying very hard to sort of, you know, get back to basics and learn about who I am, where I come from. You know, I've had a guy tell me that they cried during a song, you know. Being able to have that sort of power, you know, and I think it's a responsibility to sort of use it in the right way, you know. Music is my happy place, you know. I know it sounds a little bit cheesy sometimes, but it really is my happy place. And with, you know, with all the troubles of the world, with everything happening, all these sad issues happening around our continent and our country and stuff, it's quite comforting and you know, fulfilling to know that you've got music. It's I know it's a bit intangible, and it's not like money or going for a pedicure or going for a spa treatment or like indulging in a chocolate or anything like that. but I think it's bigger than that. You know, and to be able to not just get that experience from music, but to be able to give that gift to other people as well. I don't have words to describe how it makes me feel. You know, life is a constant course, I like to say, because you're constantly learning. You know, constantly learning, no matter who you are. I believe that even my Eva had her last month of living or breathing or performing, she learned new things. She learned new things the day before she passed. You know, and I think as an artist, especially as an artist, you need to open yourself to that. I don't think I will ever arrive. I don't want to arrive. I want to keep learning. I want to keep growing as an artist and reach higher heights and like have people. I don't want people to think, what a nice singer when they listen to me. You know, I want them to think, what the hell? Did you hear what you just said? Like, oh my gosh, that's touched me or whatever. You know, like to have a lasting impact on people, not for people just to think, you know, oh, that's nice. Yeah, Motsatsing, hey? I'm love, I'm art, I'm music.
Yeah.